So today I was thinking about what happened with Mixer. Mixer's gone, right? And it's hard for all the content creators that put their time and energy into that platform and to have that ripped out from under them. For the big people, it's easy for them to switch platforms, and their lives aren't going to be genuinely threatened in any way by switching platforms. But for the smaller content creators out there, this is a big deal because there's no guarantee that their viewer base will switch platforms with them, right? And that sucks. And I was pondering that and kind of how crappy of a situation that is for those people. And the thought crossed my mind, like, why did Mixer as a platform fail? You know, what caused Mixer to not do well? We've seen Facebook and YouTube growing, while Twitch is still obviously the dynasty at the top. Like, the other platforms, other competitors in the space are growing and are attracting more viewers. And there was two things that came to mind. The first was that there's maybe only space in streaming for one standalone platform, a platform that exclusively exists as a platform. And when you ask yourself the question, what makes me want to watch Twitch over Mixer, the answer is just there's more people on it, right? There's nothing inherently about the services provided by Twitch. Actually, many people would say that the services provided by Mixer, there was more ways to support content creators. They were doing more to innovate, right? Twitch was here at the beginning. A lot of their stuff, sometimes they can be a little slow to the punch, and that Mixer was really pushing forward the tech and the actual space of streaming. But why would I still go to Mixer and or why would I still go to Twitch? I would go to Twitch because there was more people, right? And there was more people watching, and community. This is a lot about community and about what's happening, right? That's what streaming's about. And the thing that I think makes Facebook and YouTube succeed in a way that Mixer couldn't is that their platforms already had something else that they provided, right? With YouTube in particular, it makes a lot of sense. People already follow these creators for their video-related gaming content on this platform, and now they're just saying, hey, instead of having to go see them on YouTube and on Twitch and have to learn two different websites and have two different accounts and learn two different cultures, we now allow you to stream on YouTube as well. And so many people come to them and say, well, this is it. I'll watch their videos and I'll watch their live streams in the same place. And Facebook, not for the same reasons, but in a similar way, already is a platform that people have already used. Everybody has had a Facebook account, right? At least in my generation and older, and probably the generation that came right after me. There was already an integration. I already had an account. I didn't even have to make a new account to work on Facebook. And there's so many users on Facebook and so many ways to advertise on Facebook that those two things make sense. But Mixer was straight from its own little unique corner. And the only reason you went to Mixer was because someone said, hey, go watch people play games on Mixer, right? And then you get there and nobody else was there, and you'd be like, well, why am I here? And you'd leave, right? So, and I think Twitch gets away with being a standalone platform because they were the first that really established themselves in the space. And so for something to come along without anything else, if it had been Xbox Live or something, right? It's a terrible name, but like, if it's a network, a social network I already have people on that I'm streaming to or that I'm watching people on, if it's already a network I'm logging onto, Steam streaming maybe could possibly become a thing because people already use that platform and it's built around your game hub, right? But Mixer was by itself. I think really Twitch is the only company that's going to do well in the streaming space by themselves. I think they're the only that without offering anything else. And the funny thing is Twitch is now starting to offer other things with Twitch gaming platforms, and Twitch Prime integrations and stuff like that. So like they're just the only reason you went to Mixer was to watch a stream, and I don't think there's a way for a platform to succeed like that anymore. The other reason, and this was something I had speculated for a while, was that Mixer that needed, and I would say that all platforms to some degree are going to kind of need this. They need self-grown talent. They need people who are on their platform and are known as content creators for Mixer, not as content creators for Twitch that moved to Mixer, right? Ninja was still big on... It was big that Ninja was on Mixer because of what he left, not because of uniquely who he was. He's a wonderful content creator and could easily be... It was easily one of the best content creators on Mixer, but that wasn't why he was known. It wasn't why it was a big deal that he was there. It was a big deal because he left Twitch. He was always, no matter how big he got on Mixer, he was still always being known and compared to his Twitch presence until his Mixer presence greatly surpassed his Twitch presence, which was going to take a long time because he literally he set the bar for presence on Twitch. the process, the idea of poaching talent for a platform that is genuinely just trying to do what you're doing but better only can be so effective, because the people I didn't watch Mixer because of the content creators on there. I watched them just to kind of see, like, what are they doing over here? What is Mixer over here doing? What was Gathalion? What was Ninja doing over here? What is Gathalion doing over here and stuff, right? It wasn't because there was something unique and wonderful that Mixer was providing. I think it is really important for you as a content platform to have creators that are known as yours, not creators that are known for where else where they go. It's always derivative in that circumstance, right? That every time I think of Ninja, even if I'm on Mixer watching Ninja's channel, every time I think of Ninja, there's a little part of me that's thinking about Twitch, and you don't want that sort of constant pushing you back towards a competitor, right? So I don't know what the right way to do that is. Like, how do you just get people to watch content creators, right? Because the way that platforms find their good content creators is by just looking at the metrics, right? And so when your metrics are low, it's hard to know who is necessarily the best. But building up organic content, building up organic original creators that started on your platform, I think would have honestly been a better way to spend their money than it would have been dumping millions of dollars into getting content creators to switch platforms. Because now they're just going to switch back too, and it's just, and they always could switch back. There was no way to do it. Anyways, those were just two thoughts I had about this. Comment or reply if you've got some ideas, or if you have any responses to this. This is very off the cuff. I'm not doing any editing here. And like it if you enjoyed this, because I might do these more often. This is kind of an easy form of content to do. Thought I'd get this out there. Instead of typing a tweet, just record a video. Anyways, see you guys later.